Hello, long time no see. In the previous episode, I built the interior for most of the buildings in the town. The only exceptions are this building and this building, but you can notice that this building actually has some decorations. Well, that is because off camera I decorated all the insides and stuff. You didn't miss much. The only difference is that I added a little water stream, and yeah, that's about the only difference between that house and all the other houses. Now, the reason why I didn't make the interior for this one off camera, because my original intention was that I was supposed to do that as well, is because it will be a lot more interesting to do the interior for this one, because here I will have to do double 2-block thick walls, which means that I can add some nice wallpaper and stuff, which could be interesting. So that's the only reason why this building is not decorated. So before I get on with any of the other stuff, I will simply work on this building first. Now, I have already prepared all of the resources I will need, at least all of the resources I think I will need for this building. Now, realistically, I will probably just do a montage of me actually doing the interior while explaining what I do. So first I will use some spruce to simply make the floor for the next floor. So now I have made the roof, or no, ceiling for this floor. So now I think I should decide on what color this floor's wallpaper should have. Now, I could use the tough and the chiseled stone bricks, as you can see on the outside, or I can use one of the many different types of terracotta I have on hand. But before I do that, I will decide where I should put the little water stream thing that I have on that house, because, well, it's a lot simpler, and also it makes a lot more sense, and it's one of my major regrets about the other buildings, apart from that one, the green building, and well, this one in a bit. So now I have decided on how I will do this, and I came up with an idea with it being like an apartment type area. So you enter over here, and then somewhere over here there should be a little water elevator type thing. Not one with redstone, just a simple one that you swim up and down with and stuff. And then on the side I can have the apartments and stuff. Now, I don't want it to be any smaller than this, because if this one is like a window smaller, then this will be a very small apartment, and that will not really work. So yeah, and the actual like main hallway will be made out of tough and chiseled stone bricks. Now I'm thinking to add a little bit more detail, I can maybe add stone bricks over here on between the pieces of chiseled stone brick, just adding regular stone brick. Ooh, or maybe I can add the new tough bricks, because we are in 1.21. Ooh, or maybe even the just the regular smooth this. I will bring the stone bricks and stone, and then we'll see if this is better or not. Okay, so now what looks the best? This, that, or that? Or maybe even some of this? None of these look... Okay, not this one. This one definitely doesn't look that good, but I was going to say none of these look that good, actually. Not this one. It just doesn't look good for some, or maybe it does. Not this one, definitely not this one. So it's between that one and that one. So this will be stone bricks. It just has a bit more of a freshness or something. So now I have finished the hallway and this little elevator, and I even started work on the second floor, but I ran out of wood. So now I guess I should work on this apartment type area, and I have actually decided what type of block I should use. Sherry planks, yes. Sherry planks. Why? Well, I just think it looks nice, and honestly I don't have any other ideas. The sherry wood is quite expensive in that I don't have a lot of it. It was literally those planks and that log, and that's about it. I will simply decorate this in the same way I decorated all the other rooms, by just spamming carpets and paintings and other random things. So now I have decorated this area, and I added some paintings and some other things, some flowers, some of this weird blue nether fungus, and a couch. That's the most noteworthy thing. And it's basically just painting spam and flower spam and a bit of carpet spam. But it's not that difficult. Now I should probably get on with the rest of this. Okay, I'm done with the interior of this building. Sorry that I skipped ahead, but there's not much difference between the previous floors and the new floor. Like, there's not much that I can actually show you, like the walls are different and the paintings are different and the couches are different, but that's about it. The only noteworthy change is the water elevator. It works by if you stand on the left, you go up, and if you stand on the right, you go down. But it's really simple. It doesn't have any redstone or anything. So now that I am done with this project, basically, it is time for me to start the real projects. Now, the projects for these for this episode, it's a bunch of things that I have been wanting to do for a long time. So, the first thing I want to do is I want to remove all of the grass under the castle. Why, you may ask? Well, I don't really know. If I want to do something, anything under my base, which I probably will in the next episode or something like that, I will need a lot of room, and the best way is to just dig out some room. So I will simply just dig this out and stuff. Okay, so now I have dug out a decent amount of room. Now, am I finished? Definitely not, but my shovel is running really low on durability. You see it's in the red, and I don't want to test, I know it's pretty far away from actually, breaking, but I don't want to test it. So my idea is that I will get a few, hey, it's Vivby here. In this scene, I was actually going to tell you that I was going to go to the villagers to buy some diamond shovels and enchant them with efficiency and stuff. But because I cannot speak in any other way but a roundabout mess of a sentence, I unfortunately had to make this voiceover. Now I can continue with the digging without needing to worry about running out of durability. So I have now dug out this entire area. I have also collected a bunch of other resources that I found lying around here and stuff. So now I just have to deposit all of these resources, and then I can start work on the second project for this episode. So now that I have dug out all of the dirt under the castle, what will I do with the empty space? Well, nothing. Well, at least nothing in this episode, because I want to do a bunch of small, quote-unquote, small things, like digging out a big hole. I don't want to do massive building projects, because I don't have enough time. So I will simply do smaller building projects, like, I don't know, improving the paths and stuff. Now, the improvement of this path will be simple because it's just so small. All I need to do is to randomly... Wait, maybe andesite would be better. Let's see. It fits in a lot better, but I think what I will do is I will just randomly make some... Well, not randomly, but I will make some holes here and there, and then I will just then fill them in with random resources. So either I can fill it in with andesite or with cobblestone. There we go. So this seems to be good enough. So now I can just randomly put some of these blocks over here, and now this might become a lot better. You know, so because of the randomness of these blocks, it will look a lot more like an actual path, you know. So now already with only replacing a few random blocks with cobblestone and andesite, just want to replace that one as well, it's already a lot more interesting. Even though it's still two-dimensional, it's still very, very interesting. Now, packed mud and coarse dirt will be the blocks that I will use to make the paths more interesting. Now, this... Are you serious? Okay, I will do this in the daytime. Okay, what I was saying was that this, it is nice, but it's also completely random. Because, you know, that's sort of the point, but... You know what I mean, it's completely random. Well, with the paths, these paths, I want it to be a little bit less random. So, what I'll do is I will place the coarse dirt on, like around, like this, sort of. So, the most trodden, or whatever you say, areas are regular path, and then it can be surrounded with a bit of coarse dirt. I should probably also put some packed mud. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. Now, making these paths, it's very difficult, you know, because, well, especially over there, because there was a giant gaping chasm under the ground, and there's something like that over here, but just not as much, because I can simply just, you know, dig my way up from here. But there was a massive chasm over there, and that made it really difficult to actually, you know, dig and actually do my path, make my path, do my job, whatever. And there we go. Now I have gone the furthest I will go, at least in this episode, in this direction with the path. I will not go any further than this, because I honestly don't need to. Finally, I can finally cover that stupid little piece of dark oak up. Finally, I've been waiting to do that for a long time. Goodness, that's just so good, because I have been annoyed by this little piece of wood for so long. It's so good that it's gone. So I have now made it all the way from over there to over here. So the path decorational I've made it all the way to the bridge, which is where I will end the decorational path thingy, because otherwise I will have to do a lot more work, and I don't really want to. But I have I've made a lot more progress. I have made it go all the way to the shore, I guess. And I have also added a few spruce slabs. Hey, what are you selling? That's actually not a bad deal. Okay, thank you and goodbye. Stop that. Okay. Anyways, I have been removing these oak ones and replacing them with spruce, and that just looks so much better. Now the oak matched this particular color more than the spruce, but the spruce matches more of the dirty, muddy color. And now I think all the old paths, at least in my base, have now been retrofitted with the new detail. Should I make a path which goes from here to here? Now I do indeed walk a lot to this area. Okay, why not? I don't want to, but I feel it sort of feels like I have to, you know? Now that was pretty simple, I would say. So now all of this is connected. Well, it was already connected in many ways, but now it looks a lot nicer. It looks a lot more muddied and weathered and just actually used. So it's actually like a path and not just like a weird looking road, you know? And now that I have finished up this, it is time to work on another path or road. I'm talking, of course, about this, because yes, it looks sort of nice. It's not very detailed, but it looks okay. But then it just ends over here. And, you might want to walk on this side for some reason. Well, this looks nice, but then just ends as well. So my goal is to fix this up and just add some detail. And I should probably start by just removing this cactus farm. So I'll just remove this. There we go. So now I just have to go grab some blocks. I will just put the cactus farm in here, so I will still be getting all of that sweet, sweet cactusy goodness. Indeed. So I started by adding this weird wall thingy. Then I realized it was at the wrong height, so I need to rebuild it one block up. Then I added the cobblestone road, and then I replaced a few blocks of cobblestone with gravel or andesite. And then I connected up two parts of the town with a cobblestone road. And after that I started playing around with the decorative lighting using chains, lanterns and levers. And after that I made 2 decorative lampposts out of deep slate. And then I added some lanterns to the railings. So this is all good now. So now I just need to put all of these into the storage system for like the bajillion time, and then I can do my next project, which is to gather netherite. I know you need those little fancy pantsy template thingies to actually craft up your netherite armor. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I should probably build up, not craft. Should probably build up a nether portal in this very castle, just because why not? It will be a lot more convenient if I also have nether access in this place. I just need to find a good room. This is as good of a room as any. So let's just craft up this temporary little portal. And I need one more stupid block. First I thought I could just maybe use, like, I don't know, a piece of coal. But no, I have the lava, so I can just do that instead. Let's hope that this brings me to a new area. But let's see. And it actually does. Okay, where is my other nether portal? Now, first, before I gather any of the actual, like, TNT or anything, I will want to mine down to the correct height. Now, I am wearing my armor and it is very powerful. Oh, there's my portal. That's convenient. I can maybe use, like, cobblestone and cobblestone stairs and the other portal to sort of pillar up, you know? Should be up there somewhere. So let me I hope it's somewhere up there. So let's just start with the pillaring, I guess. So now I have a quick and easy way to get from my two portals. Now that I have already made this staircase, I can actually continue to dig down to find some netherite. $16, $15, let's go. And if you don't know why that's positive, it's because Y15 is a good height to find ancient debris. Bam, bam, bam. And then I just want to dig out a quick little hole. There we go. Now I have dug out a quick little hole, so now I will go grab some concrete, TNT, 5 stacks. Hopefully this will be enough. I will simply just do a little light sprinkling of TNT. And that's a lot of lava. Okay. Do we have any netherite? Ancient debris. Oh, the TNT didn't fully detonate. It's probably just too far away. Yes! Ooh, that's almost a single piece of netherite. Ooh! Triple! That's fancy. That's enough for a single piece. Okay, I need to do some quick math. Okay, 16 for my armor. 16 plus 16 is 32. 36 pieces of netherite will be required. Ancient debris, not nether. You understand. Ooh, and oh my goodness, I've never been this lucky in my entire... I've never been this lucky before. Oh my goodness. That is definitely insane. Also, I don't know why I detonated a single Or I just found one while mining. No ancient debris. Ooh! Okay, I definitely placed the pieces a bit too close to each other. I mean, a bit too far away from each other. Ooh, some ancient... Ooh, that's 2 pieces. Bam. 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 Are there any more pieces over here? No, okay. Ooh, another piece of ancient debris. That's good. Now we have 16 cinnamon buns. Ooh, 2 more pieces. 4! Ooh, that's good. Ooh, a triple. That's good. Ooh, that's 5 pieces. $31. $32. Bam. 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 5 ancient debris. Now 6! Ooh, baby, now I technically have enough. But I want more ancient debris, and I have a little bit of TNT left. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. My goodness. Yes! Okay, I found 2 more pieces. Yes! I have enough. This is my most valuable resource after like a lighter or something. Okay, let's smelt that up. I need to okay, smelter. Here's a furnace, bam. Let's get some coal. There we go. Let's smelt this up. There we go. Now let's just put this back over here. Let's put this over here. Let's craft up some nice netherite ingots. Can I do it? Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay, good, I can actually craft it back. Okay, now that I have my fancy block and my 2 cinnamon buns, I guess I have collected enough netherite. Now I can't actually use any of the netherite for armor or tools or anything because, well, I don't have any upgrade smithing templates or whatever that you need to use over here. I need one of those, but I don't have any. And, well, I don't want to do any more nether things. So now, what is the project I'm going to start work on now? Well, it will require a lot of tuff and a lot of bees. I'm going to work on a honey and a honeycomb farm, which is something I've actually been wanting to work on for a really, really long time. And I think this is the best time to work on it, because with the new crafters, I can... wait, how do you make a crafter? There we go. So now I have my crafter, and I will actually I will only need one of these, but I will need a lot of hoppers. So yeah, let's make some hoppers. I actually don't know how many, so I will just bring a lot of wood and stuff with me. I guess I should just gather up all of the materials. Okay, so now I have collected all the items that I think I will need. Now, if I don't have any like specific item, I will probably just be able to craft it. Like if I need redstone torches, I can just use the wood and the redstone. Or if I need hoppers, I can use the wood and the iron. So you get the idea. So I will definitely need more resources than this, but they're made of these exact materials or something like that. So now I guess I should start work. Also, I think it's important to mention that the previous part of the video that I recorded was last month, and because of circumstances that were outside of my control, I was not able to finish the video, but now I'm back, so now I can finish the video. So if I don't quite remember something that I did previously in the video, that's why. So I'm thinking this machine should be on the industrial side of my base, and I guess you could call this the industrial side, because just look at it. It's at least the most industrial. It has all the things. It has a lot of noise, I guess, and big ugly things, and I just thought this would be the best place. I was thinking I could probably build like the factory thing here, but before I do that, I should probably just light this place up. Now, because I was away from this world for so long, I did a lot of planning, and my best idea was that I was going to build the factory type area over here in this area. And the problem is, because I wasn't here, I thought the area would be a lot more flat, which it's clearly not. I guess because this area has so many hills, I should probably do a bit of terraforming just to make it a bit nicer. Okay, so now I have removed the area over here. I have flattened everything out, or at least a bit more. I honestly placed the cut a bit too late, where I turned off the recording software and everything. Anyways, I have now made a big flat area, and now this area will just be an area for me to build the actual foundation for the thing. I will probably terraform a lot more. I will probably expand this to over there. I will probably expand this to like over there. That might even be expanded in that direction. It honestly depends how large the thing is. Now, I want the foundation to be made out of tuff, so that's why I brought so much tuff. And I'm thinking that I will simply make the foundation in this episode and then put some of the farms on top of the foundation, and then I can do the actual like classical brick factory thing at a later date. Okay, so now I have made the outline for the factory, and as you see, it's pretty small actually. but compared to like my castle, it's actually not that much smaller. But this is actually not the height that the factory is going to go on. It will be 2 or possibly even 3 blocks above the actual ground level of well, this area. And I will definitely need to do some terraforming over here and over here especially. So that will be interesting for a later date. So now that I have thought about it for more than a few seconds, and I've looked at a bunch of Minecraft brick factories, just like this one, not Minecraft factories that make bricks, but factories in Minecraft that are made of bricks, you understand. I came to the conclusion that I should actually have the floor of the factory on the floor of well, on the same ground level, because in real life you would probably move heavy machinery in and out the factory, and it would just be easier if you didn't have to go down steps or something, and also it just makes a lot more sense. Now it is a lot more annoying because I will have to clear out all of this grass and stuff, but it is correct. So let's just do another cut and then I will be done with the floor. Okay, so now I have finished up the floor, and man, I did not plan this out at all. First, I needed to collect a bunch of melons and pumpkins because my shovel was running out of durability, and then I had to collect more tuff because I ran out of tuff because I did not collect enough, and I thought my small amount of tuff would be enough, but it clearly wasn't. But now I have finally finished up the floor, so now I can continue with the factory. I will start with the most simple parts of the factory, and that is the sheep part with the automatic sheep farms. Now they will be pretty simple. All it is a dispenser and some other things. A dispenser and a observer and some other things. I ran out of cobblestone, so I will need to grab some more. I really just need to get better at planning these things out. I should have crafted up all of the dispensers and observers before I went over there. Wait. I'm so stupid. You don't take a dropper and then combine it with a bow. You take the recipe and then add a bow into it. Goodness gracious me. I guess I will need to make a lot more of these. Give me a moment. Okay, so I have now crafted up a bunch of dispensers. Now I crafted up a few more than I needed, but because they're so annoying, I crafted up as many as I could, because you have to individually craft a bow and then craft a dispenser with the bow, which is just stupid. So let's start maybe like over here. How many blocks do I actually need behind the grass block? Well, according to my designs, I only need 2 blocks, which is good enough, I guess. So first I need to make this singular line of grass, and then I will need to add all of the fences. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yes. So each sheep will... Wait, no, this is far too low to the ground. I forgot about all the like collection systems and everything. No, this will not do at all. So what I will do is I will have a collection system under all of these pens for the sheep, with a hopper minecart to collect all of the wool which is cut by the dispenser and shears and stuff. Now the way that this will work is whenever they eat or whenever they eat a piece of grass or whenever another piece of grass grows from these blocks, it will detect that, and because it's a dispenser and because it's shears, for some reason shears don't drop with a dispenser even if they don't shear a sheep. So the wiring becomes very simple, but when the sheep has wool, the activation will shear the sheep. But when the sheep does not have wool, then it does nothing. And therefore I can get away with a very tiny circuit, and then I just need to fill this up with shears, and then the entire system will work. So yeah, but before I can do that, I will need to bring in the sheep and color them and stuff. So let's do that. There we go, one sheep done and dusted. Ouch. This minecart can represent the hopper minecart, so I just need like a redstone block or something. There we go, and then I just need to place something over there, and now I just need to see how far this can actually go. So let's see. Okay, not that far actually. Okay, so now I have tested this for a long time, and now this should work. Now, I have not really tested this on this specific world. I went into a creative mode testing world, so hopefully it's working, and yes, it works. It slows down a bit, but hopefully this should work completely fine. Now I just need to place the other side, so yeah. So let's just place this, and I already ran out of resources. So now the grass strips are both in. Now I just need to add all of the different dispensers and stuff like that. Okay, so now I have added in this module or whatever, this strip of sheep farming as well, and I also filled all the dispensers with shears, and now this doesn't look that expensive, but it actually ate up all the iron that I brought with me, so I had to bring a bit more. Like I brought this, which was originally 55, and then I brought another stack, which I have not used. So yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. I might actually have to make an iron farm, because, well, this is eating up my iron very quickly. So let's just add that, and there we go. Now my farm will now be producing. So now I just have to get the sheep into this machine. Now this will probably be the most boring part. No, wait, that was probably all the other parts, but this will definitely be the most annoying part, just because, well, I have to get the sheep out, then I have to do that, and then I have to lead the sheep all the way up here. And as you saw, only like a few sheep actually made it through, because all of the other ones, because of the stupid, terrible pathfinding, only about 2 sheep out of all the other ones actually made it through. So yeah, it's not the best. And then I actually have to, get it into the system, So I have to do this, and then they have to follow me up. Now, the simplest way is just to push them, and it works relatively well, except when it doesn't. There we go. So now you follow me over here. There we go. Ooh, another sheep. To get the sheep into their holes. I don't really remember what the transition was, so I hopefully didn't just make a fool of myself. Anyways, I have put all of the sheep into all of these little thingies. So now I guess I can dye them, I guess. And you might notice that I've removed the redstone. Well, it's because otherwise, when they get sheared the first time, then they would get sheared every time they eat the grass, which is when they get back their wool. So I need to remove the actual redstone to make this little thing work. So let's start with this one. Bam, bam, and then the gray. Bam, bam, and then the black. Bam, bam, and then the brown. Bam, bam, and red, orange, yellow, lime, lime, green, blue, cyan, light blue, pink, magenta, purple, purple. There we go. All the colors of the rainbow and a few more. So every wool color has now been placed, and now I just need to add back the redstone, which is literally just a single piece of dust. Now, the only question remains is how should I actually get the items out of the minecart hopper thing? Because, well, it's filled up, so it will not be able to empty out, will not be able to pick up any more items because it's, filled up. So we need to get a hopper quickly. Bam, bam. So now only a few pieces ended up there. Maybe if I use a single one of these, it will slow it down enough to pick up a few more. Okay, it is slowly picking up all the items, but I think I will just need to do this, just for now. Bam, bam. And now all of this goes in here. Now, this system will collect all of the items, hopefully at least. So now it is time for the more difficult part, which is the bee farm. I will need 30 dispensers, 30 observers, and 30 mud. That's the most basic, as well as 30 tall flowers. Any would suffice, but the pink ones are the preferred ones. Then I will also need redstone repeaters and observers. Goodness gracious me, comparators. Redstone dust, and also a lot of hoppers, and this should be enough. And I also need ice and water and pistons and just a bunch of stuff. And yeah, and to get most of those things I will have to travel. And I will definitely do a lot of traveling in this episode, or at least enough to get some bees and some ice and stuff and tall flowers. But first I will work on the most basic design for honeycomb. So let's start with that. There we go. So now I have finished the bee farm. Okay, so you might be wondering how this honeycomb farm actually works, and I'm gonna explain that to you through the power of Microsoft Paint. So let's just start with a little brown box over here. So now let's add some yellow over the top of this brown box. And then some colored lines over the top of the big box. And then some black openings over here like this. And then some orange around the black openings. So now here we have a little bee nest thing, and now I just need to draw a few more things. So let's start with a little gray square. Then let's add a little light gray square inside the gray square. Let's add another little gray square on the top over here, but this time let's make it smaller. Then just add 2 black circles. Then just add a gray line and some eyebrows. Okay, so now I have my little display thing. So every time the bee hive fills up with a little bit of honey, click click, this activates and detects that, and it will do that a total of 5 times. And when it has and every time it detects, it activates a dispenser over here. And now this dispenser is equipped with shears. And here they are. And now the shears, through the dispenser, which is actually somewhere over here or something, it cuts away the honey and you get some honeycomb. And because shears are just great, the other times when it's not filled up with honey, it doesn't do anything, and it also doesn't shoot out, so you can make a really simple thing. So now I should have everything I need for an adventure of this caliber. I have my elytra, I have some rockets, I have a brush, and I have a bed. I probably need a few more rockets, but other than that, I think I should have everything. The brush for if I find like one of those like temples or something, so I can get some pottery shards and stuff like that. And the rockets and elytra for flying around, obviously. And then my armor and tools for, well, everything else basically. Probably should have made some rockets that are more efficient, with like the more gunpowder and stuff. But you know, what can you do? I have a lot of these resources and I think this could be enough. I'm not completely sure. So let's go. So I just need to wait for this little buddy to go into his little home, and then I can simply silk touch it up and pick it up and stuff. Nowadays, I can't really see how many bees are in here. You know, it's minimum of 2, but I don't know if it's 2 or if it's 3 bees, which is a problem. Ooh, this is good. This is one of those flower forests, which means they have the tall flowers that I want. There's another beehive. I don't know if this has single bee. Okay, what does that mean? Advancements. Oh, okay, so that's the first one with 3 bees, I guess. So this one has 3, I think, and all the other ones maybe have 1 or 2. Okay, I'm at a... Yes, okay, good. Now I have my ice. That's great. So I will just want to pick up as... Wait, no. There we go. So I'm now back, and I have my ice, and I have my firework rockets, and I have my bee nests. Now, will this amount of resource be enough? Probably. Now the bee part will be very difficult, so I will definitely need to do a bit of breeding, a bit of bee breeding. So first, before I do anything else, I want to make some sort of bee breeding area. So the bee breeding area will also have a small little area where you can actually collect the actual honeycomb from the bees. Because you need honeycomb to make the bee nests. The way that this will work is that I will have a bunch of the bees over here, and whenever they go out to pollinate, I will use some flowers to breed them. This guy over here, now I have given him a flower. Now I just need to wait for another bee, and then I can give that one a flower, and then they will breed. Like that one. So now they will breed, and now they will breed. So now I will have some bee babies, and I know that's not how it works, but you know, what can you do? Have you gotten your... Yes, you have. Okay, you have not. Oh no, the bee babies. Okay, the bee baby just died because it's stupid. But you understand the point. I probably should put like something over that, but you understand. I just need to go back and get some more flowers and also baby-proof the thing, because bees seem to be very stupid. Okay, I'm back with some more things. So first I will need to pick these up. There we go. Now, okay, you have not pollinated yet, so I would suggest you do that. I need to pick these blocks up. I need to add this. No, not over there. I need to add that over there, and then I need to add moss carpets, so now they can't stupidly hurt themselves. So apparently I decided to replace the honeycomb farm with a honey farm. So now I will have to redraw the schematics, or whatever you would call them, the explanational thingies, you know? Okay, so now I have drawn up everything I will need for this explanation. So first, I will actually not need any observers for this system, and instead I will have a independent timer system which will activate the dispenser. And whenever there's honey, it will create a honey bottle. And here we have it. Now, because bottles are pretty stupid, instead of being dispensed over here and being sucked down into the hopper, it will actually stay within the dispenser. So that's why I'm using a timer. So it will just spit out either regular bottles or honey bottles. And then it will go through a sorting system. And now I will not actually be able to draw the sorting system because it's far too complicated, but we can just draw it like this. So all the bottles go up over here and go down over here. And then all the honey bottles will travel into the autocrafter, and then it will craft up all the honey bottles into honey blocks, and then send all of the honey blocks and bottles, empty bottles, back into the system. And then it will cycle around back over here, and all the regular bottles will go back into the system. That's actually why I'm using an autocrafter, so I will never need to refill the system. And then all of the honey blocks will go into a chest somewhere over here. And if you're wondering what this thing is a comparator which will detect if there are any items in here, and it will send a pulse into this sticky piston, which will push up this composter, and that will be detected by this comparator, which will lock this hopper, making it impossible for any more bottles to fill into this dispenser. So therefore I will not have to get like 5 bajillion bottles. Hopefully this makes any semblance of sense. So now I will just have to build it. So I will simply need to breed all of these bees up, and then I will be able to put them in there, and then everything will be finished. And there we go. Now I have filled up these beehives and these bee nests with as many bees as possible, which is 3 bees per beehive/bee nest. So now I just need to add some final touches to the machine, and then I can add in all the beehives and bee nests, and then this will produce honeycomb, and this will produce honey blocks. I just need to add in the final touches. First, I should probably add some sort of chest over here for all of the items. Anyway, let's load up the bee farm with the bees. So, how many do I need? I'll just pick up as many of these as I can. Okay, I will pick up all of them. First, let's just pick up all of these. Now let's remove all of these. So let's load in the beehive/nests. And there we go. Now let's just add all the redstone dust. And this thing is completed. This was the easy one. The one that won't be stressful at all. Okay, and bam, 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 bam. There we go. Now, this should now work. Now I just need to load in all the dirt. This etho hopper clock, or just hopper clock or whatever, will now be active. Now the hopper clock is honestly a bit too fast for my liking, but I don't know how to make it slower. Now the main point of interest is that this will take a really long time to actually, produce any sort of noticeable output, So what I will do is I will actually AFK here for a bit, and then I will come back and see how this has produced. I just need to remove this glass thing first. Well, I guess I shall take off all of my armor and my tools and everything else. Let's make a little hole over here. No, wait, over here. Bam. Let's make a little glass cube over here, and I ran out of glass. Let's add the glass over here like this. There we go. Add a door. Let's put all of my most important things, my armor, my elytra, my tools, my golden carrots, I guess. And now I guess I will just AFK here for like, I don't know, an hour or something to see how my farm has produced. Because if it has produced nothing, then I know there's a problem, and if it has produced something, then I know there's not a problem. So anyways, let's just go AFK for a bit and let's see. I definitely said AFK too many times. Okay, I'm back. I have now AFK'd for a bit. I don't know how long because my concept of time is very bad. It's probably one of the worst ones in the world. Anyways, now this has probably produced a bit of honey. First, let's check on this, and yeah, this has produced a pretty good amount for the small amount of time I've actually been here. And now let's check over here. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why. It's because I only had one block and it needs to produce 40 more for a single block to even enter there. But let's see. 13. I'm very impatient, so I could not have been AFKing for that long. But in the test world, from me just going around and testing stuff, it produced quite a bit, and it has produced 12 more blocks. So I think I could say that this is working. So there you have it. I have now finished all of the automatic farms I wanted to create this episode. So you know what? This feels like a good place to end off today's episode. So if you enjoyed this video, you know the drill by now. At least hopefully you do. Yeah, I don't have anything left to say except goodbye.